In this module, we will look at the vehicle of the private limited company and the theory of corporate personality. A business may be incorporated as a company by registering the business through the Registrar of Companies in Cardiff. A company is a separate legal entity from the date of its incorporation and registration at Companies House. Registered companies may be limited or unlimited, and public or private, either limited by shares or guarantee. The majority of companies are limited by shares. The members or shareholders of companies limited by shares are those persons who have agreed to become members and whose names have been entered on the Register of Members. Where the liability of the members of the company is limited by shares, once the members have paid the full nominal value of their shares, they cannot be required to pay any more, even if the company is wound up and cannot pay its creditors in full from the funds that are left. Their liability is limited to paying to the company the full value of their shares. For example, a maximum liability of £100 in the case of 100 ordinary shares of £1 each. By contrast, a sole proprietorship is a business owned by one person, the sole trader. The owner of the business thus has personal liability for the debts incurred by the business. A public company is a company limited by shares whose certificate of incorporation states that it is a public company. 2 members, or shareholders, are required for a public company. The issued share capital of the company must be a minimum of £50,000, and each share must be at least 1/4 paid up. It follows that at least £50,000 in nominal value of shares must have been purchased in the company, and £12,500 paid up on them. The aim of this limitation is to prevent public companies starting up in business without sufficient capital, and then possibly being wound up quickly, leaving the creditors unpaid.